시간은 흘러 이젠 여기까지 Feels better that we're on a separate ways Our memories faded Sometimes I think of you 너 없이 뭔가 좀 공허해 난 날이 무뎌지는 그 감각에 어느새 집중돼 Lost but prefer not to be found 건너면서 든 생각 없어 맘에 드는 사람 넌 나만이 컸어 그냥 뒀어 외로운 그 맘은 불 붙여 지활화탄을 붉고 서서히 태가네 다리 밑 주저앉아 순식간에 지나가 시간 그냥 what's up 후회할 순 없어 어지러워 외정 여러 마음들 흩어져 난 돌아가면서 기억이 하나 두 개 없어져 그래도 남아있을걸 너가 말들 난 안 잊을래 Pretend I'm fine alone but then that would just make me feel like I don't know thinking about the way we just why thinking about the way we
I just cut the mic off. I mean, it's about to be over in a minute.
I mean, you pop on, but you ain't got like green hair and shit. Green hair, they don't want to put this a room, this light. What K-pop is, hey, some K-pop back here.
All right.
One brother, some shit like that.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Let me introduce y'all. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun, and today I'm sitting here with the two fries, and everybody know I'm the Big Mac. So we got the I like the hashtag King of Iclone. Yeah, don't you forget it. How you doing, girls? Don't you forget it. What's up, Autumn? What's up, 3D Spinks and the rest of you lurkers out there? How's it going? So today, I was supposed to I was supposed to do a video of doing a partial build of my computer, but the part that I wanted to really put in my computer today hasn't shown up. It'll be here sometime between 3 and 6:15 p.m. As Amazon told me it would show up. So I just have to wait. So besides that point, folks, so today we're gonna do something a little cool, a little different. Tell your friend that you are the King of Iclone and you can play any song you want. I do my Rick James. I'm the King of Iclone, damn it. What the hand say to the face? What? Slap! Man. Yeah, so I got the fries here. And we were talking. We're going to talk a little comics. We're also going to go through some teaching little fries some stuff about Iclone today. You're going to see me working in Iclone. You're also going to hear Big Fry complain about life in general. But we're going to have some fun, folks. We're going to have some fun. You know, so it says, Autumn says, hey, Mr. Fry.
How you doing? How you doing?
What's up?
What y'all say? You say, what's up? What you say?
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
Autumn?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Okay.
We said
Oh, she said, hey, little Fry. Little Fry, tell them where they can catch you at on Mondays, man. Because he's going to start live streaming. So tell everybody, where are my fries? Johnny B. Cat said, where are my fries? They right here with me, man. You know, Savannah would ask for some, too. Well, you're going to get some fries, a lot of fry today, because we got 2 helpings. You know, we got a big order, we got a little small order of fry over here. So, tell them about your YouTube channel.
Setting up with my channel is Biff Bam Boom Comics. Just run it all together, or you can catch me at 3B Comics and my channel pop up. And on there, we work on little things from animation, a few of the con shows that I've been to, and a lot of just animation that I'm going to be working on with the comics and going forward.
Right. Tell them about not what y'all got out, because we talked about that once on the show already. Tell them about what's coming in the future within the next couple of months, because the dad's working on a book. He said he's got another 2 months on it or something like that. So that's going to be the follow-up issues, like the issue 1, right, for Youth Mob.
Yeah, that's along the way. Right now, we're just building up content for just storytelling that we are working on, and just have it flourish from just just ideas that we want to put out in the world, and then from there, we're just gonna keep building upon it and going forward with all our new projects.
Sweet. Jada Prime says, Fry Force in the house. Yes, they is. They in full effect.
yes. What's up, Joe?
Jada Prime. Then you got Johnny B. Cat. He says, link us to your channel, Little Fry. Okay, we're going to get that. And Autumn says, with excitement and a big heart, saying, oh, snap, go now, Little Fry. Okay. So how you get your channel? Type in 3B.
Just type in 3B Comics all together, and that should pop up right there. My logo, black and white. Yeah, no, it's just me having fun, just experimenting, trying to grow my channel and just put out my best content I can.
Cool, man. There it is. So, that's the Youth Mob logo I made.
Yep.
You ain't using the crappy one your dad made. Good, man. Good.
Yeah, I got them all.
Oh, I forgot he's here.
Yeah, I got them all tagged.
Yeah,
the Youth Mob channel and also the 3B channel is the main channel. And over the next few months, I plan on just putting more and more content as we're working on it.
Yeah, so your channel's basically new.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the Youth Mob channel is.
Yeah, he just put that up. That's not all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, that's where on the YouTube on the Youth Mob channel, that one is where I'm gonna post a lot more animation.
Because I'm teaching him how to use Iclone, and eventually he's gonna get to a point to where he'll be able to like produce his own stuff. But I'm giving him some pointers. I'm also gonna be teaching him how to use like what's the name of that software? Video editing software and stuff like that, so he can be a pro like me.
Yeah, but going forward, that's what I plan for the second channel. The main channel is just the Biff Bam Boom Comics channel, and yeah, on that channel you see pretty much everything I'm working on going forward.
Johnny B. Gat, just up to you. Thank you, Johnny B.
Thank you.
So that's the channel right there, folks. That's the 3B.
That's the Youth Mob.
Youth Mob 3B Comics. Don't you have like a 3B Comics?
Yeah, that's up there too.
Okay, so you have a 3B, you have a Youth Mob 3B Comics, and you have a just a regular 3B Comics one, right?
Yep.
So you want everybody to get
The main channel first right now.
Main channel first. All right. So they got this one. So I guess I can go to channels and it should be here.
Yep.
So if you come to this one, right? You come here and click on channels. You will see the Biff Bam Boom Comics one. And you just click on that. So what is the difference between this one and the other one?
The Biff Bam Boom one's the one I started first. This one you're gonna see little bits of like promo animation, things from con shows that we're doing. I'm getting ready to upload 2 of those in the coming weeks from the shows we just recently did, and just showcasing a little bit of animation and also origin stories of each one of my characters that I have on playlists. I got them labeled on playlists that you just go up and down to check out everything we're working on so far.
All right, cool. So I got a question for both Little Fry and Big Fry, and it's going to be about Cody. You know, so talk about like how you created Cody, and then you talk about how you like got the look for Cody. So you can go first, Little Fry.
Basically, how Cody came to be was basically my dad had an idea for a name, and he told me about he wanted to do like a space western, and I was like, okay, space western. I was like, okay, let me go back and just flip through some ideas, and then we'll bounce it back, and from there, that's where I was like, okay, I got a couple of things, inspiration for it that I could build from, and then slowly project the storyline for the character. And Cody, we basically put together, the book is halfway finished now, and it's going to be done by the end of the summer. And that one is just a real fun ride. That's our first adult title in the line of 3B. That's our red label book. Is Youth Mob is for just everybody. You can feel comfortable giving that book to your kids and stuff like that, and just all young readers. And then Cody is more for like the adults basically. And as the kids grow up, then they can eventually come over to Cody. But that's
or sneaking behind your back, 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But okay, Big Fry. So my question to Big Fry. my question to Big Fry is like, how did you come up with the design for Cody, and how did you feel about when your son approached you about this idea he had?
Okay. Pretty much it was like working on Cody was one thing. Like I had an idea, like I had a name that was popping around in my head. I had no idea what he looked like. It was just something bounced around my head. And then when I first made him, I had like Cody Marvel. That was his name, right? Then I said, and then I just started thinking like, okay, use anything with Marvel in it, Marvel gonna try to sue you. I just said you can't have Marvel in nothing, right? So I said, I might be a little pain in the ass. I might try to challenge him on it. Then I thought about saying, oh, I'm just starting out. I don't want to do that. But what I ended up doing was I moved to the next name that hit me was Valiant. So I said, all right, it's gonna be Cody Valiant. The name rang better, felt better to me. I said, okay, I like this. Because I said, at the time, I was liking Valiant comics. So I said, okay, I like the name Valiant. And I said, ain't nobody really using that, so why the hell not? It's a cool name. Now, his look was like, that was more of the challenge. Mm-hmm. What I was thinking about was, okay, what does he look like? And then eventually I came up with like, I drew him a couple different ways. I never liked any of the looks. I didn't like the Han Solo looks. Then I didn't want to look like he was a knockoff of anybody, right?
Right.
So what I ended up doing was I messed around, like, and I was looking at some show, and it was like this guy with a big old poof of hair on his head, and it was like a 70s. It was like a movie from the 70s. And it was like a 70s. It was like a movie from the 70s. And it was like. What's up?
I'll get some feed. I'm in a feedback loop. I think I know where it's from. There you go. Sorry about that. I had something else playing. Go ahead, man.
Okay, yeah. It was like a 70s show. This guy had a big hair right here, and I said, hey, that hairstyle looked pretty cool right there. And I said, it's so old. I said, it's such an old hairstyle, it can look new again. Right? And then so I ended up drawing this little mop on his head right there, and then like And I ended up showing my son the design. He said, "Hey, Dad, this is real cool, right?" And I said, "Okay, now what we gonna do for?" And then he introduced me to like Cowboy Bebop. I didn't know anything about Cowboy Bebop, right? And like I said, I'm older than that kid, so I didn't watch manga a lot, so I didn't know about that. So he told me, he said, "Hey, the character I described told what I want." He said that sounded a lot like. He said, "Dad, that's kind of sound like Cowboy Bebop." And I said, "Cowboy Bebop, what's that?" And then he showed it to me. I said, "Oh, that is like a lot like the character."
Wait, Little Fry, you said you put a little Cowboy Bebop, you mixed in with a little Outlaw Star, and
touch of Guardians.
Touch of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And y'all just
and a little bit of Han Solo. It was
Han Solo, yeah. And so you just took all the tropes of all the cool sci-fi stuff and took it apart and reassembled it into something to the way you want to see a story. You know.
We want to make like basically like a new Star Wars. So it's kind of like you're dealing with a main protagonist, like Cody gonna move through, and his whole deal was okay, he has a purpose, but we're not gonna get into that right now. But as the story moves,
right,
he's working out to a pretty solid character, and the minute people see him, they like him like right away. Because everybody say like, man, he real retro looking, but real cool.
Okay. The next thing I'm gonna ask y'all is like, how did the Indiegogo go?
The Indiegogo went well. We had a successful Indiegogo, and from there we just starting to build upon just baby steps, moving forward, just growing the audience and having repeat customers. That's the biggest goal we're trying to get going forward.
Sweet, man. So my whole thing is I was showing these folks pictures because I was talking about it last time I showed. I didn't have no pictures last time, but let's go through what we talked about last time about how you made the art for. Please, hold on. Johnny Cat says I gave you a thumbs up too. And then he says it was not the bird.
Okay, cool.
And
I appreciate it.
He also told me to warn you all he's a goof.
All right, okay. Oh, that's fine. All right, skin tough, YouTube tough.
He said the skin is tough.
Yeah, teaching us this.
Right. So, so I think I was on here last time, and I was talking about the artwork for the comic book because the Zero book is done. It got off the Kickstarter. It did pretty good. It actually did well, very well. And I thought I heard somebody at my front door. So I was talking about the art, and what I did is I animated the stuff. And what happened is I got sick and I couldn't work on it no more. So they went back and took the stuff that I animated and actually incorporated into the book. So go ahead, and I'll start with Little Fry, and you tell them again, about the decision to like take the pages because y'all had something totally different planned out.
From there, like at the time when we was working on it, we were nowhere near Alvin's part that we wanted to do. But from the get-go, we always wanted to add Alvin's part. And from there, we just slowly had to get to the point. And by the time we actually getting ready to get started with his part, that's when he got sick on us, and it was like, okay.
Hey, you talking like it was on purpose.
Let me tell you how the chain went.
Go ahead, man. I'm messing with you.
And then from there, it was just okay. Alvin went down. We gotta finish it. We gotta finish it for him. We gotta make sure like when he get better, like okay, this is what he gonna see. This is what he gonna see. It was like the cool thing is we're gonna add his parts, and he doesn't really know yet, but we're gonna continue to just piece together what he had, and then I just had to flip a few scenes around so it flowed better going forward with it. And then after that, it was just real easy. The main thing was just from the beginning part where we were, and then just going forward to get the album part. That was the main thing we're trying to get there because we already know what that looks like, and that's where we would just continue to work from there.
Yeah. So they finally brought the book over to me when I was over last time. It was over here. they finally bought me a copy of the book, and I looked at it, and they didn't say nothing. I looked at it, and it was like a little part of the book that was kind of like black. It had some black pages, so I flipped through that, and then I got like halfway through. I was like, wait a sec. This is my shit. You know, I was like, this is my shit, man. And I was like, oh, it took like verbatim everything that I did for that little short part, and they put it in there. It was awesome, man. Him running across the roof, him landing. I think there's another part in here. Yeah, especially this part was they added that. I don't know if I animated. I think you added that. The running down the
he just moved through quick.
Yeah,
I kind of froze for you to see the pose.
Right. And then you got this right here where he get the girl getting chased down the street, so it was magnificent, man. This was especially this came out looking really nice, man. It's really nice stuff, and they paid like close attention to everything I did, and I was just like in awe because I kept looking at it, I was like, damn, this looks great, and the thing about it is they're doing comic book shows, right? And y'all just came off doing a comic book show about a week or so ago.
Yes.
About a week ago.
About a week.
How well did your books do at the show?
Sold out.
Sold out everything.
Yes.
Everything. The swag, everything was sold out.
Yep.
Damn. So the people want this book. People are reading this book. And you guys should try to get the book too. So if I wanted to get the 0 issue of you and your dad's book, how would I do that?
Right now, you can get it from either our website, 3bcomics.com, and then as we're speaking right now, we have a Kickstarter going on for the next part of our Youth Mob series. And from there, it's
It's
just
100% complete. We just wait. We just trying to get the money together to publish it.
Yep, exactly. And from there, it's just continue to work and put out the best things that, because we know the audience is there, we know the quality is there, and right now it's just the process of getting repeat customers. Because at the show, it was crazy. At the table, we had a few customers come back because they seen me at a few other shows that I did, and they got them there, but then they was coming back to the table looking for more, and that's a really good feeling going forward because you know that you have something that people really value and want more of.
Yeah, that kind of lit a fire on you. So I was really intrigued with that. When I said push more and get more books out, it's just that I don't think about the deal with a comic book. It takes 2-3 months to actually get one done. If you're going around working and everything, it's not as easy to push one out. The process can be intimidating at best.
Right. So we're at your shop. So I think people want to stop there. Like this will be their second stop, or first stop. If they really want to get the books and stuff. So here are all the 3B digital. This is the 3B digital bookstore where you can get all the comic books they've made so far. You can even get the early issues of 3B of Youth Mob that his son Little Fry drew. But I didn't know. So y'all did a cop. You did Natural Lights.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one of our first ones as a team because I wrote out like a lot of the stories and content, and then we've been going back and making them more up to date. And from there is so far we have 3 so far, just Natural Lights, Team Apex, and Youth Mob, and then from there. Cody's getting ready to come, and then we also have another book, Stella, that's getting ready to come.
Interstellar.
Not my Stella, but
We got an Interstellar.
yeah.
It's called Interstellar.
Yeah, I got my DMCA ready to go.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, you know I do.
That's what we call ours, Interstellar.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll see. So at the 3B shop, you can get T-shirts.
Yeah.
I like this one. I like this shirt right here. So you can get your T-shirts, order it in how many sizes you go up? The 3XL.
Yep.
If you're fat, you're gonna have to to slim up. Go on a diet, get one.
That's a custom order. That's a custom order.
Do you do custom orders for Husker fellas? Well, Huskies out here.
7XL.
I mean, then you got size blimp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Autumn from Autumn Production says, proud of you guys.
Appreciate
With
it.
the big smiley excitement.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of this is just doing, just having fun, want to do books, cause it's like over the years it's just that comics that you love, like I always love like the Teen Titans, like Perez and Wolfman's Teen Titans in the '80s, and then and like at my turn, like X-Men, like they unrecognizable now, but it's almost like
They're still
I used to like the older X-Men books.
Yeah,
it's
but new X-Men go around to dinner clubs now.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm not interested in
They
anything.
love to eat.
Yeah, I'm not interested in anything what they doing modern now. So it's kind of like, it's like I want to take myself back to making stories like what I remember and what I enjoy, and I hope trying to share with other people to bring back nostalgia for them also.
Right.
Give them something new, but a taste of the old stuff, but freshen it up.
Right.
To like more modern artists. So it's like you can have have new characters that you can get to know. Right. We taking our time, walking through slowly, getting to know all these characters.
So they got a thing on here on their page where you got your stuff is in comic book stores in Belleville, Cosmic Comics, All American Collectibles in St. Louis, Missouri, and also Apophysis Comics in St. Louis, Missouri. So if people listen to me locally, that's where you can find the books at.
Exactly.
You can find the books there. And you can actually come here for comics and they actually see comic shops that carry 3D comics. And we're going to hopefully by the end of summer get more people to carry your books and order it. Because you can't order the books through
Diamond, anything like that.
Does Diamond still exist?
Yeah, they still exist.
Oh, they still there in some capacity.
Yeah, but we don't deal with that. We just go right to the people.
Right. So you come here and get your books directly from them with no middleman. So that's a good thing. On the extras, just shipping. These books right here are interesting because this is Little Fry drawing his own books before his dad came on and said, "Hey, how much money you made?" And he told his dad how much money he made. He said, "Wait a minute. You made how much? Here, I won't draw your next book." But Dad, I'm gonna draw your next book. But I said I'm gonna draw your book. Now shut up and give me some money. So that's how
it didn't really happen.
That's the way Little Fry told me behind your back.
Nah.
Don't be denying it now. Alright, so you can also come to their website and find out about the characters. The 3B Comics extended profiles, and they have profiles of all the characters, especially the one I'm looking forward to seeing is Cody. This is Cody, folks. That's the new book they got coming out. And you guys will probably want to check this thing out because it looks pretty cool. They got other characters in here, and they got more profile pictures. That's my girl, Myra, from the Youth Mob.
That's other Marvel. We got.
Okay. That's when she go through a Phoenix saga shit.
Well, it's actually. Well, we ain't gonna really explain. It's confusing, but it's like.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's a Marvel, but it's a Marvel, but it's not a Marvel.
Okay. This looks like I thought it was Nightcrawler at first, but I was like, oh, he white.
He's like our Doctor Strange.
So this is your Doctor Strange character, Mystique Power. Okay.
Well, one of them.
And it seems like your website is clunked out on me. Okay.
Hit refresh.
it's like I can't take it no more. Oh, there we go. No. Damn. Persistent website you got here. Armin, who's Armin?
He's the main antagonist in Natural Light's book.
Okay.
Just he's the dark side of that book.
And Natural Lights is out. You can come right over here to the shop and actually get the book. Bianca, who is this?
The daughter to the Doctor Strange character.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And this is all your dad's artwork, right?
Yep. Updated the store. This is all his artwork for all the characters, and I put the website together, profiles.
All right, we back at Cody now, so we get out here.
Yeah.
But they got a bunch more characters, characters you know, characters you haven't seen yet. So I invite you all to come over here and check it out.
We building a full universe of characters. So
yeah, so
No, like, I mean, we boast at least like 250 to 300.
Yeah, basically from there we're on the website is every character so far
That's just been seen.
Okay.
yeah, and slowly as the books come out, we add more to it.
And Big Fry said he's gonna come out with a book that reflects his life called Chocolate Thunder. So, hi Eve Bat, how's it going? So, look, Big Fry, you wanna talk about Chocolate Thunder?
Absolutely not.
Inside joke, folks. We'll wait for him to draw the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, just wait on the book.
okay, folks. So, like I said, we also gonna do. I'm teaching Little Fry how to do. Let me get my microphone back up closer to me now. Trying to teach Little Fry how to do some stuff inside of Motion Builder, and I'm going to. What time is it? It's 4:55. Okay. I'm gonna show him as I'm showing him. I'm gonna show you guys. You know.
Hopefully y'all
Guess what? Yeah, goes well. I have some catching up to do. Auto production. Wait a minute, man. Auto production been here for like a long time. You just saying hi now? All right. So Little Fry. What were we gonna do, man? What we talk about?
Talk about a little more camera work, and then also show like idling, having the character idle.
Oh yeah, because he's doing things that I would expect to do as when you doing Iclone shit. You know, what we do is when we have a scene with a lot of people on it, we you all like leave the characters in like the stock position that they come in. And I'm gonna show you what this stock position is in a second. As soon as I get an avatar, I'm gonna get just any avatar out. You know what? Let's use the male dummy. Okay, so you brought the character in. Let me get rid of this thing real quick. Hold on. I'll wait for my computer to catch up with me, folks. But ain't you glad I'm making a new one? Okay, so let me hit Control G.
That might be a package.
That might be my package. Hold up, folks. Or it could be somebody cut off a utility.
It's like a box.
Sound like a box to me. Did it finally get here?
Yeah, I feel like a baby car engine.
Why come they didn't put this in a box?
They did.
They just left that shit.
They left this shit for anybody to grab. Like, woo! I need one of these too. Doing well, you too. Thank you. How are you? So okay, folks. So it finally got here. I ordered a PSU for my computer. Yeah, I saw that Unreal Engine 5 just dropped today, folks. Thank you, Eve, for reminding me to say that. Yeah, it dropped today, and thank God I'm building a computer that can handle it. Because I want to tell y'all what, somebody told me today, and we'll get back to this in a minute, but somebody characters, and he had a scene where he had a couple of characters. He had a couple of characters all lined up, and they were. I'm gonna show you right here, and we're gonna put one on this side. This guy. Okay. So they were all like this, and they all stood like that. He had the camera. The camera was coming out. The camera was like coming out towards it like this way, and there was no animation on these characters whatsoever. And I was like, if you're going, you got to put some type of idle on the character. You got to do something to convey motion in what you're doing, because what you're doing is you're just making. I mean, it just looks like you're looking like a noob, you know. The stream did die for it died for a second, folks. The stream died for a second, but it looks like it's it looks like I'm still on. Hold on. I hope my stream. Hold on. Stupid stream. Stupid stream. Yeah, did the stream die? I'm hoping it didn't die. No, I'm still here, folks. I'm still here. I'm looking at the commercials. Oh, I got pin chat now. Oh, great. There I go. I'm still live, folks. Lost Boy Wonder didn't get me this time. All right. So, okay, cool. So, this is how you brought, like, when I saw, he did a youth mob animation, and the characters came, you brought the characters in like this, right?
Yeah.
You didn't put no poses on them, you just put them there and had them stand.
The bots, no, the bots basically like that.
That's like this. You didn't put no, okay. So, you know where to find all the idols and stuff like, Real Illusion makes their, like, when you buy Real Illusion, they have idols that come with it, right? You know that.
Yeah.
So, what you want to do is, so you got 3 characters, you want them to idol. Let's see. If I can remember where the shit is, hold up. I think it's in motion.
Yeah, I think it's motion.
Iclone 7 motions or something like that. So you got this idol right here. Let's just do this idol. You got this guy, male idol. All right, and I'm just gonna stick that on him like that. All right. All right. So that's a pretty decent idol for him. You can also, depending on how long the scene is, you can actually take the idol, and you see where I got the little arrow right here. Put it right here. Have you ever done this before? Stretch it out like that.
Not stretching it.
Okay, so what happens when you stretch it out like that? It makes it longer.
Okay.
What happens is it's just another clip. It's the same clip, but what you're doing is you pulling it out and making the clip adding on to the clip. So as you can see, there's really no transition right here, like you would if you put a fresh clip on there.
Yeah.
Right? It's actually blending on its own. But that was just by like hovering right here and extend it. Now you can also take this one little clip and pull it out, and he's just gonna do that same idle to as many frames as you want to. So this is pretty handy when you got a scene, you got characters in it, and all they doing is idling. That's one good thing. Another good thing about idles are you can kick the motion. thanks Autumn. You also come in here and like on the one thing when you do this, what you should do is here's another thing you got to do. So just right click, go here, and I do believe you want to let me see, I think you want to flatten all parts. And you saw those lines that were there?
Yeah.
They're gone. Right? So it's just one clip, one long clip of him idling like this.
Gotcha.
All right? So if the scene is like umpteen minutes long or whatever, you have a clip. You got a clip long enough for that whole thing, so you won't have to worry about the character stopping. Like he'll be idling, then he'll just stop like he's frozen, So that's another tip for people, because I see a lot of people do animations and they'll stick an idle on there and the guy's like idling and then he'll just stop while the other person's talking to him. So he could just be standing there and he could be talking. Now, one other thing that I would like to say, one thing that I see a lot of noobs do is they start the animation on the first keyframe, right? On the 0 keyframe, they start the animations there. And I try to tell people, don't do that, because if you have any simulations or anything going on, you don't want to start the animation on the first clip, because it's going to take time for that simulation to actually catch up with you, right?
Yeah, like the soft call.
All right, so yeah, exactly. So when you started on the first and you got a hair on the character, and as soon as you play it, it pops and go everywhere. The same thing with the what's the name, So your character is acting, everything is popping and trying to settle, what you want to do when using soft cloth simulations and stuff like that. What? 500 bytes. Oh, I'm talking about a computer. That's a great tip. Honestly, I didn't think of that one gun. Yeah. I'm about to give you a good example of it in a minute. So here it is. So never start your animations on the first frame. What you do is you take the clip and you move it down, I should say somewhere between 300 and 400. Sometimes 500 is enough for your simulations to actually pop, then calm down, and then for your actor to start acting with the simulation simulation is still going and everything, but the simulation will actually be more inclined in line with the actor is doing versus what the actor is already doing, and the cloth simulation is trying to catch up with them, So that's a good tip. So what did I just say, Little Fry?
You basically said that to set up the clips, never start on 0 the frames and push it back so that the frames can actually settle. The character models can settle.
Yeah. So just for good practice, start your animations around maybe 400, 500 frames, maybe 300. To give your animation and yourself time to adjust. So that's a good thing. So if I had some hair on this character, if I put some hair on this character, that hair would have had enough time to flare out and adjust itself to whatever collisions or anything you have on the head. So that's the best thing about doing it this way. And then your character will ease into your character because you got this thing right here. You know what this is, right, Little Fry?
Yeah, that's the motion bar or the
blend.
The blend.
This is the blend right here. So you put this here, and as the character gets ready to start to get into its motion while the simulation is going, the simulation can kind of ease into the animation. Yeah, the transition can for the simulation can ease into the animation, and then you got the full animation starting about right here. So the character is doing this, and so suppose you got the idle going on this guy, and you want to add to the idle, right? You know how to add to it, right?
Yep.
All right. So how would you add to it?
For me, from the idle, it's more of I would start say he was in a running motion, and then from there it's
he's not running. He's just standing and he's having he's trying to have a conversation or something. So how would you lay your keyframe down to how would you lay your keyframes down to convey your motion that you're gonna add to this character with the motion layers?
From there, go through the I just go through the actual animation clips, and a lot of it I apply through what I want, and then I'll end up popping them in right now since I'm still
you're still learning. I understand.
As I'm going, I'm still okay.
You still learning. Okay, let me show you something to ease that. All right, so. Suppose I want my character. First, we go to the modify panel. Make sure our character selected. We got a modify panel. We're gonna click on this little running guy right here. Then we're gonna go to the edit motion layer. Now, if you guys would like to get private lessons like this, sign up for my membership. I'll be doing this once a month, folks. Once a month. It's only $3, and you can learn a lot from my motion builder. Wrong program. You can learn a lot from my iClone experience, folks. And this is all about iClone experience. So, once again, folks, you can go to the lowest tier membership and apply. It's only a little less than $3, and you can join. Oh shit! 4413 Media is here. Everybody, run! This show's over. What's up, man? 4413 said make tons of dancing videos. iClone don't have enough of them. They make more dancing videos. For real, I'm here for the passive learning. All right. So let's get back to this, folks, because I got like a few minutes to show y'all some cool shit. You know, we probably go a little over an hour. All right. By the way, Big Fry has retired to my comfortable couch in there, doing what all old folks do. Think about retirement. The stolen animation dance machine. Okay, folks. So here we are. So suppose I want him. So what you would do probably is go to where you want him to lift his arm up, right?
Yeah.
So you go in the timeline. You got your motion layer, all the stuff on, and you would probably click right here, right, and then move his arm.
Yep.
Right here, and right here, right?
Yep.
And then maybe somewhere down here, you'll probably move his arm like back or whatever, like this, right? Right.
Yep.
And then it's not arm's not gonna go back as default, but you're just gonna just lay it down like that, right?
Yep.
So you got this motion going on, right?
Yep.
And then you lay these two keyframes down, but when you go to the first keyframe,
his arm's still in.
His arm's still up, so you will have to come here and move his arm back down.
Yep.
And do this and do that, right?
Yep.
So you're doing a bunch of work. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you kind of getting what you want, you know, but you had to do all that work to get it, right?
Yep.
Watch this. What I would do, and I advise you guys to try this too, is to come to the beginning of the animation right here, and you will come over here, and I do believe you want to add a keyframe. Well, fuck it. Come over here, and where it says motion layer, hit, I do believe, hit reset. Yeah, hit reset here. All right, and then come down here and hit reset again. Now all you gotta do now is come in here and go to the middle, right here, between find like a middle ground right here, and then I would use FK mode because you get better arcs in FK mode than you would in IK mode. IK mode is for you to do this.
Yeah.
It's for you to do this, you know, which is not the preferred way because it's I don't like.
Because it's gonna go through him.
Yeah, it's gonna yeah. So I don't like doing that. I like going to FK mode and hitting the shoulder here. Oh, oops, wrong one. One side. Hitting the shoulder here, right here, and taking the shoulder, point it up. Actually, shoulder go up. You got a little bit more control, and you can make it look a little bit more natural than what it is. And as you do this, make sure you're pivoting around your character.
Yeah.
You know, always make sure you're pivoting around your character. You're always looking from every direction, every angle. You know, to make sure you get him in the right spot. So now because I went to the back of him, you know, now he's pointing the direction I need for him to point in. What else? Yeah. So we'll go to this one right here. We're gonna just wrong one. There we go. We're gonna go back to his arm over here. Gotta remember I'm using the left arm, and we're gonna tilt. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna tilt this a little bit this way. All right, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna look at him again. Make sure he's looking good. Okay, so and when you're doing when I do this in FK mode, I follow joints. I follow the joints and I follow the rotations. So I twist the arm here, twist the arm a little here, then I'm gonna come here, right, and just twist. All you can do is just twist a little bit here, and then you'll get down to the hand, and you're gonna twist it a little bit here as well. All right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pull his hand up just a little bit. All right. So now when you go back and you do the animation for this, you see how smooth that arm comes up, naturally, and then it goes back down. We're gonna fix that in a minute. It's going back down because we have a key set here, key set here. So let's go back to this right here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had to hit the Alt key and you can zoom into it because you can see if I would try to click key down, I would have missed it because I thought I was on there. So we're gonna shove this over one, and now we're on the keys that we put down. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here back to IK mode for the hands. So this is the finger positions right here. I'm gonna take his hand and damn, I keep on getting the wrong one. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna go to the left hand and I'm gonna click this, just like this. By the way, folks, if you don't like seeing the skeleton right here, you just come up here and where it says bone edit mode, just click that off. Everything, I mean, I don't really even use that. I stay basically in here. Only cut this on when I'm having issues, you know. So he says, eBat says when one gun isn't distracted by fungus and zombies, we basically get free iClone webinars. This is nice. Yeah. Don't forget, folks, I also do private lessons. Please sign up for my for my membership to this channel. I do this freely once a month. All right, so now the hand is like this, so I want him to point, right? So the best way to control the fingers and the hands and to make them point is to use the IK side, right? So for bending the joints, I use the FK side. Now this is only for the arms and the top of the body. Anything below the pelvis, you want to use IK. So FK for the top, IK for the bottom. That means from the pelvis on down, I would probably most likely use what they had a rice pudding in there.
No. Fucking loud ass motherfucker.
What? Oh, I told you don't go outside.
Damn, you screaming loud as fuck. You seem like I stepped out here because it was loud in here. When I said,
Yeah, the kids out there, man. What you expect kids to do?
shit, not scream like that.
Kids, man.
Out there getting grabbed by a motherfucker.
Woo. I forgot he hates kids. Anyway, folks.
Shit, I hate loud ass kids.
Anyway, folks. All right.
Okay, ain't mean to interrupt this.
Man, we know.
That's too damn loud.
I know, man. Life is horrible. I know.
There it is.
I know.
I thought they was all getting over to snatch it. They was screaming like Jason Voorhees jumped the fence.
All right, man. All right, so.
Kids for dinner.
Jason Voorhees. So, folks, all right, so I want to get my character to point. All right, so this is FK mode, and I can go joint by joint in FK mode and waste time, or I can go over here to IK mode, which is inverse schematics. Huh?
What's those robots? It's new robots or something?
No, these mannequins I use to teach people.
Okay.
Yeah, they free. They come with iClone. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you paint the box with it.
He paints body. Yeah, he's taking some shit off of me, man. Yeah, that's what I would do. You can actually take the textures and repaint on this guy. We use Photoshop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. All right, so the reason why it's good to control the hands in IK mode is because you can just come right here to the base of this finger and
Grab the hose.
wrong one.
Yeah, okay.
It's the left hand. All right, I guess because I'm missing half of my other body, I keep on messing up. But anyway. So I'm just coming here and just do this. See how the whole finger is moving? You know?
Phantom switch.
Yeah, so see how the finger's moving like that? So that's, I mean, you want to make the job easier. You know, if I did this in FK mode, I would have to move this finger and this finger and this finger, all that shit, whatever, you know. But now I got him pointing, so when you play the animation, he points up, and then his hand goes back to default. So, how would I fix this, little fry?
Besides going from frame to frame.
You would have went frame by frame, right?
Yeah.
Well, I told you the faster way to do this.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the fastest way to do this. You want his arm to stay up until it gets here. So right now, what happens is the animation, this is fine where he's at. Animation, what we did, it's just one keyframe. I got 1, 2, 3 keyframes. And you want to work with as few, you want to get the most out of the fewest keyframes when you're working on top of motion capture. All right? So, all you have to do, and if you want his arm to stay up, you know, and then come down, let's say about right around here, is click on to this keyframe, hit control, and copy it, and slide this down to where you want the animation to end. So the animation is going to start here. He's going to keep his arm up, and it's going to come down there. See how that works? You probably want to come over here and click on this and do something like do a transition curve preset, and make sure you got that. Make sure you got that. Make sure you got that on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for. Let's go for step right here. Maybe not step. That was too much. Maybe switch this to linear. That's better. His arm gonna stay up. And that's cool. There we go. So that's how you do it.
And that's why you guys get the icon.
How you doing, Lauren? How's it going? It would be cool to do a fight between the three bots. you talking about the crowd always do some crazy stuff, say some crazy things. But when you're using iClone, what you
wheel smack, huh?
double wheel smack. The Chris Rocker bots. So when you're using iClone, when you try to get when you get into this mode of the animation mode, or I forgot what they call it, whatever this is. For me using so many 3D programs, this is what you call a dope sheet, which is basically you setting down keys and stuff like that. Then you have your curve editor. We're getting the curve editor in a minute, because when he goes from here to here, the arm is kind of shaky, but I mean, some people just overlook that and be like, it ain't nothing, you know. And there's a couple of things we can do to fix that, but I'm just saying, quick, down and dirty, how to make his arm move. Yeah, the book look like it's red because I read it. What do you think I'll do? Just sit it on a coffee table somewhere?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You want to you don't want the character to lift his arm up here. So what would you do, Little Fry?
From there, I would basically just figure out where I wanted to, like frames where the arm would go down and then
will come up. With frames will come up. Okay, so the only way to do that, all right, and the thing about this, Little Fry, right here, do I have to slide this whole thing over?
Nope.
So what I would do is I would find these two keys. These are the only two you need. The only two keys you need. What's up, Rand Inc? What's up, man? I will follow this key all the way down here, and I will click onto it. I will hold Control, find this key, follow it all the way back, and click right there. So the only thing I will have to do is hit Control and crap. Hold on, wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. What up, folks? I did the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this key right here, and follow this key right here. All right, and now that I got these two keys selected, don't pull it from here, but pull it from the little green dot there. So I'm going to just pull this little green dot out, and there you have it. All right?
Gotcha.
So now you have control over when he lifts his arm up, right? Because he's not going to lift his arm up now, but he will now. He can pull it up, and he can put it down. And you can also control the speed. Because remember, this is in the middle, that's the pose. These right here are to control the pose, when the pose activates and when it shuts off. So you can actually have him lift his arm up really fast right here. Alright? And then slowly put it down. So there you have it, folks. So let me play this. See? And then put his arm down. You know. Now you can actually do some really cool shit. Like, I mean, you can really use these transition curve presets and stuff like that, or to give yourself more control over the pose. It's a lot of things that you can actually do to make this pose more interesting. Um, you can actually even move this even closer. Like you can grab these two, and you can not set it to linear, but you can put an ease out, ease in. You can put you can put an ease in here, and you can put an ease out on this one right here. So you can do that and get a
Snapping.
you can get, or you can just like I said, you can control the speed by doing this, and you can really control the action by going in either into the curve editor presets, or you can go into the curve editor itself and make your adjustment. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to use the curve editor to pose your character. You want to use your curve editor to actually enhance the animation that you put on the character, but you can't like make no changes on the character unless you got a motion on it and you got your keyframes down that you want to edit. Never edit. Never go inside of the character animation and try to use the curve editor, because you're gonna fail. It's gonna make you frustrated. And what you want to do is you want to lay down your keys first, then go back and correct the keys, right? So that's what I would basically do. But as you can see, because I see when you animate, you just put the pose on there and the character is all stuff. But don't you think this is a better way? Because now you have when you play it, he's got the there you go. He's got the pose on him. Now, there's a couple other things we can do. All right, we can actually add some keyframes between it. So like we can actually, let's see, what can I do? So we lift his hands up. You know, he's gonna have like a little bow right here, right?
Yeah.
So right about here, I say we're gonna pull this back a little bit here, and like right about here, right about in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take FK mode. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to bend his arm up a little bit. And I'm also going to go back to the IK mode, and I'm going to turn his finger down a little bit, like this. And I'm also going to go over here, back over here, get on his hand. And I'm going to turn his hand down a little bit here. So he lifts his arm, he has an extra motion on it. So, and actually, you can even go actually a little bit further than that. Like I say, every time you hit on one of these keys, you want to make sure that you're actually on it. You can pull his hand up like this, and I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna turn his arm. Oops, actually move his arm down. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to twist his arm down a little bit like this. Alright, so let's get out of here and let's see what it looks like. Ain't that better?
Yeah.
And you see, that's empty. So you see, all I did was added one keyframe. Makes sense. Oh, did I miss the intro to how to use curve? Oh, no, not yet. You haven't missed it yet. Bat makes sense. 443 media pointing. Stephanie Michael says my finger points. Bat, was that a Kung Pao reference? I think I said, did I say a Kung Pao reference? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Didn't mean that to happen. So now when you play, heard you weren't using arcs, like I wasn't going to find out. Yeah, that's an arc, folks. What I just did, all right, so this is an animation term called arcs, and arcs is basically has to do with movement versus with arcs you're dealing with curves and circles, right? And what I did was an arc because I made his arm arc about right here. This is an arc. So when he lifts his arm up, it's coming up in a circle for these two areas of the arm, for the collar and the shoulder. Right, thanks. For the shoulder. So the arm, the collar and the arm are moving in a circle, which is up and down, and the that's their arc, right? That's their arc. The shoulders coming this way on the arc, and the collar is coming this way on the arc, and the shoulder is like twisting in the arc going over here, and it's also going upwards, and the forearm is coming in the arc coming this way, all right? But it corrects itself right here from when I put this keyframe completes the arc as he lifts up his arm, you know. And and also when you doing somebody pointing their hand, you're doing any type of motion, look at yourself, you know, pick your arm up and use yourself as reference, you know, because your forearm is going to twist, you know, some ways, you know, especially how he's doing. I think I got him going like this, and then he goes like that, you know. He's going to hand will snap back like that, so. Me and the boys going to teach you some basic animation principles. The Goon Squad Education Branch. Okay, Eve. 4413. Check out his channel. He does the same shit, but a little bit more advanced than what I'm teaching you. So this is a good way to take an idol and add some shit to it. You know. So next thing you want to do, so this is your character. Suppose this is your character, Mr. Knick-Knack, and he sees the youth mob over there, and he's like, you kids don't understand. You know, I see you guys think you're so smart, eh? You know, but you would probably want to add some. So what we're doing is we're adding secondary animation. So the first, we added this, right? So we added this. So this is basically secondary animation between the three main keyframes, and we adjusted the timing by just sliding this back. So I can actually slide this back some more, and you know, his hand come up slower, or I can pull this back here, and his hand will come up faster. See, that's how you control the time. I think Rand Inc. asked me, like, my characters, they ain't acting right. They're moving all fast. Well, this is how you slow them down, you know. Wait until Iclone 8 comes out. Ebat says, I've been subscribed for a while. I have all of your channels listed on my own, too. Iclone 8, UE5. Yeah, it's going to be a mother. And like I told everybody, make sure you upgrade your computer. All right, so you saw how I did that, you know. So you can use idols to make animation. So what if I wanted to do something else to this character? Maybe I wanted to move him forward. Maybe I want to move him forward. So I'll pick the frame, right? I picked the frame. Maybe I want him to like stand forward here and then go back up. So what I would do is I wouldn't touch these. These are my two main keyframes. I want to keep all the stuff in between these two, and then come back and add my secondary animation. You know. So this is all my secondary animation. So I want to add something else to him. Maybe I want to add him. Maybe stepping forward. Let's add him stepping forward. And the best way to do that is to go into IK mode, click onto his foot. And let's see, if we want to move forward, so let's move this leg forward. Right, let's move this leg forward. Let's move this leg forward. Right, move this leg forward. Let's move. I'm in IK. Right. Right. I'm going to move his leg this way. So. But as you can see, I'm having issues with his leg, with foot slide, right? Foot slide. Everybody loves foot slide, right? Actually, this would be a longer lesson. let me try something else. I don't want to be held up. Okay, so maybe let's do this. Let's take this and do this. Let's do that. Let's have him do this. Okay, maybe he sees them and he's saying something to them. He's like, "You idiots!" But you can see we still got the same problem. You know, so we want to control when he goes down. You know, we want to control that. And what we got, all we got to do is, let's see, find the legs. I'm gonna cut this on real quick. Find the feet. Find the feet, and it should. Okay. Here it is. Left foot, and here's right foot. All right. So I would take these two, hit Control, pull these over to about right here, like right after here, and now watch what happens. What the fudge sickle? Oh, I know what's wrong. All right. Before I do this, what I need to do is we're gonna erase this again. I forgot a simple principle when doing this shit. All right. Before you make a pose, right? You have to come over here and grab the keyframes right here. So I'm gonna pop this out and set it right here, and I'm going to pop this out and pull this about right here. Now I'm gonna go in the middle, grab onto his waist right here, and pull him down. Now this should work. Oh, actually pull him forward, not down, forward. No, actually, what was it doing? Okay, no. Oh, okay. The feet was yesterday. All right, so no, I would go to the torso. My bad, folks. I know I'm messing up. I would go to the torso, and I would grab this keyframe and pull it right here where this is, and then grab this keyframe and pull it right here where this one is. Right. So that should be the torso. That's pick up the hip and everything. Mother effer. There we go. Put it right there. There we go. All right. So now we're just going to click on this right here, and I'm going to move it in between here. Now this should freaking work. And pull this down, and I'm going to grab this. Well, hold on. Let's see. Wow. Hold up. I'm tripping. When you're dealing with anything's possible with iClone, folks. Anything's possible. All right, so let's do this again. Okay. Now let's pull them down now. Wow. Well, this is how you. I mean, it's a way to fix this. And the way you fix it is pop this out. And as you can see, I gotta see why it could be. Let's see. I don't know why he's doing this, but
Any way you can lock him to the ground?
it's a way I can lock him to the ground, but I'm trying to. I mean, the thing is trying to figure out why is he going back up, you know. But the feet have to be locked. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is locking his feet. So he's here, and we have to delete this here. But let me show you all how to lock the feet down the way it's supposed to be done. So we will use the edit reach targets, and what I would do is I would click on. I will click on here. Click on here. And I'm going to add a reach effector, and you see the reach effector is right there in this leg. So, and I do believe I'm supposed to like click on here for the reach effector, and then click on this bone right here, and then click right there, and click on reach effector, and come over here and click on this. Right. So I think we're good. I think we good. I might have to come back and do some other stuff, but let's try to see what happens when I go back to edit motion layer and move the character down, and let's see what happens. As you can see, the character he tries to get back up. So the thing about the reach effector is that, let me hit Control Z. The thing about the reach effector is that I think we'll have to. Okay. Reach effector. Okay. The reach effector doesn't work here. I have to put it. I mean, it's crazy. I know. I gotta delete these out and go to like the beginning of the animation and add the reach effectors before the character moves. So now you go back to the reach effector and go back over here and add the reach effector and okay, reach effector. Mother sucker! Now it doesn't want to add the freaking. Okay. Let me cut this off. Put this on reach effector. It doesn't want to add the fucking reach effector now. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well. People ask me, why do I do this? I was like, I'm going to show you why I do it. It's because you got something goofy going on with iClone, and I don't know what it is. The reach effectors aren't coming back the way they should. So I'm going to do reach target. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to click on that. All right, and then we'll come over here, click on this, click this, and then click on that. All right. So now what I'm going to do is hold up, man. Supposed to. Well, I really do hate this shit. But the thing about it is, folks, I'm about to show you. I mean, I ain't got all day for this. I ain't got all day for this. But when I get ready, I guess you could say it's a good lesson. So when I get ready to move this character down like this, he shouldn't move. I mean, he shouldn't move. And you see his foot over there moving. That's why I can't stand Iclone. That's why I can't stand Iclone, because they have not fixed this shit. But they ain't supposed to fix it. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click onto this. And I'm going to go over here to its property. And what I'm going to do is, oh, hold up. I've got to do one thing. So I'm going to go over to the reach target. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click this little bar right here. And I'm going to go to rotation. And that should be it. Okay. There we go. You saw his foot. And if you see his foot is all twisted, right? All you got to do now is click onto this, because now this object is not controlling that foot. And for some reason I can't get to the object. It's acting funky with me. There it is. So now I have to go into this object, and I have to do this one thing with the object. I have to go modify. I have to go into the object and click this, and then hit edit pivot. And then, as you can see, this foot, I can control this foot now. I can control it, I can move it around, do what I want to with it. Bam, bam, and there he is. His foot's on the ground now. I can even move his foot over here. Well, it's going, this is going to move no matter what, so. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that like that. Don't. Come on, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Right. So as you can see, the pad. You don't have to worry about that. The way the pad's moving, I wouldn't worry about it. It's gonna do that regardless. But now when I come back to him, oops, hold up. Oh yeah, one more thing. When you do that, hit remove object animation, right? And then come over here to this character and go over here to edit motion layer, click on this, and watch what happens with the foot that I don't have locked down. Watch what happens. So I'm gonna push his leg down like this, and what happens is that his leg should not come down. But as you can see, the leg is like locked onto his leg is like locked onto the board there, you know. So that's one way to control it. But as you can see, the effect is not as good as it should be. But if this is the effector, this foot shouldn't move. You can do the same thing with the toe. Maybe it's the toe, but you know this is about the extent. This is about the extent this is about the extent you're gonna get out of any type of reach effector inside of iClone. So there you have it, folks. But everything else I did here is legit. Everything else I did here is legit. And when I get a chance to come back, I'll probably teach you guys some more stuff. But just remember what I said in this video when you go back. What you guys been talking about? Say in a few weeks, Real Illusion might be adding support to 5. Cool. He mean Real Illusion 5. Just starting it now. Good old compiling shaders. Crispin, I be in UE5 now, testing for UE4 compatibility. So far, so good, but long way to go testing. Rennick says, yeah, since last month they started moving faster than usual. That was the whole conversation here, folks. Let's see. I'm gonna try to catch up real quick. I have been to Vegas a few times. I miss it, but I dumped all my points into studio upgrades and stable housing during the pandemic, so I'll be taking my vacation in VR this year. You bet. I hear you. Autumn says, I bet this is the best. This is fixed in iClone 8. I bet it is too. I love how you mentioned the characters down to the cube and it keeps them centered one gun. Yeah, when it works, you know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. So don't blame me if my demo isn't going the way I want it to go. Really lucky to have survived the last 2 years. Okay, that's good. Oh, I wish I can try that, but no. So, yeah. So folks, I was gonna do some experiments in these guys, but I've been on here for over an hour and a half, and I'm tired now. I'm getting old, but as you can see, folks, you can get some pretty nice motions, animations. You know, and you can control it. You know, you also can control the animations inside of iClone. So what do you think, Little Fry?
It's a lot to take in. I'm about to rewatch and jot more notes down. But I think I pretty much got the premise of what we did today with idling.
So yeah, go home, practice. Go back to some of your scenes where your characters don't have no animations in them whatsoever. Put idles on them and try to manipulate the idols and have them do more than just stand there. I mean, just because they idling doesn't mean they have to just stand in that pose. You can actually go and twist their arms, twist. And don't forget, use the dope sheet, the motion layer to actually do all the stuff in. And be careful how you lay your keys down. Don't forget you can duplicate keys and pull them. You know how I was pulling and stretching and stuff. And yeah. I've added secondary animation to the original animation with him just lifting his arm. So I added the secondary animation, and you saw how I did that. I blocked off. I put two like regular keyframes outside the actual motion, so the motion can always go back to its default where it came from. Yeah. You know, and that should help you a lot when doing your stuff. That was when you did an impersonation of me telling how my iClone characters have been moving fast. I guess he was listening. Yeah. So folks, that's all the energy I have. My energy is totally gone, man. And I gotta check out this. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is.
Right.
I gotta check out I gotta do a video about my 1,000 watt Republic of Gamers Strix 1,000 power watt PSU thingamabob. And I guess we'll do a opening or whatever in a minute, offline or whatever. And I hope you guys got something out of this. Cause I think I didn't, because everything didn't work the way it was. But that's Iclone for you, you know. Oh yeah, Ebat says, everybody, don't forget to catch those the free stuff Unreal gives out every month. So there you have it, man. Fry, I hope this really helped you when you go back home, and you know, I think the next thing you want is like, cause I just want you to just get away from all the noob mistakes I made. You know, you know, I don't want. I mean, I want to advance your shit a little bit faster. All the productions will be for traditional arts and guilty as sin for digital art. Yeah. So okay, folks. So we're gonna get ahead and get out here with. I think your dad in there sleeping. Yeah. This shit don't entertain me. So dad found a place on my comfortable ass couch to hang out on. But I'll tell you guys what. I am going to talk to you guys later. It's the end of this show, folks. I'm tired too. My oldest is coming. He's coming to make a visit, but like I said, folks, my membership's there, and once a month I'm gonna try to do stuff like this, you know, and invite members only to it, and we all can have one bam doozle over time, going over stuff, learning new stuff, and getting educated like Little Fry.
Yep.
Yeah, catch you guys later. This is One Gun. I'm signing off, and we're gonna play a little music here. Let's try this one, or maybe this one. Yeah, this will work. Go back to sleep, man. All right, everybody, we out of here. See you later.
Taking a ride to Jonah Lake 눈치 보면서 들어가 할 때 찾아 나머진 바빠 개설레임 바꾸는 사람들 시간만 지나가 자신감 가지고 해와 그냥 천천히 들어가야 해 어쩔 때는 무작정 들이밀기만 하지만 그런 거랑 차이가